Welcome into your News Now Sports. We've reached the halfway mark of the 2025 high school football regular season, and we have a trio of unbeaten teams in MAC play. New Bremen and Marion Local are two of those three programs, and our Tony Quach caught up with both head coaches for our Pigskin preview. Tony.
Hey there, Adam. This is more than a game of unbeatens between Marion Local and New Bremen. The Flyers are chasing their 69th consecutive win. They haven't tasted defeat since 2020. Standing in their way are the New Bremen Cardinals, the last team that had Marion Local a loss. And we'll start things off with Marion Local's head coach, Tim Goodwin. Coach Goodwin, you guys are 4-0 to start off your season. What has stood out to you about your team's performance in the first 4 weeks?
No, I think we've done a nice job of breaking in a bunch of new starters. Obviously, we got tested really well against St. Henry. Didn't play great, but we've responded and I'd say gritted that one out and found a way to win. So, I like where we're at, but obviously, another big test tonight against a veteran team. So it'll be a doozy.
And you guys have won 4 straight against the Cardinals since that loss in 2020. What is the message to your team tonight to make it potentially 5 in a row?
Well, we don't pay attention to any of that. This is 2025, whole new group for both teams, and none of that matters to either team, I'm guessing. It definitely doesn't matter to us. So, we're just focused on what we do and trying to do it better.
Thank you for your time, Coach, and best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
Of course. And we'll now welcome in New Bremen's head coach, Chris Schmidt. Coach Schmidt, you guys are also 4-0 to start off your season. How would you assess your team's performance after the first 4 weeks?
I like the direction that we're heading in. We got off to a good start, and last week obviously was a big game in terms of Versailles, and found a way to win that one right down at the wire, and just played to the end, and we're fortunate to make enough plays. But I like where we're at. But as we were talking about earlier, this is, game number 5. And so it's a big game, but at the same time, there's still 5 more after this. So I just got to keep, the big picture in mind in terms of just keep getting better each and every week.
Of course, and then obviously you guys have a 4-game losing streak against the Flyers. What is the key to snapping that streak and coming out on top tonight?
Wait, who hasn't had a losing streak to Marion right now? So, no, it's, listen, it's the same thing every week in all reality. Just you prepare, you try to do things right, and from there, really you just kind of trust in God to kind of guide you from there and see what happens. So, we're going to come out and hopefully play hard, play with a lot of passion, and see what happens.
Thank you, Coach Schmidt, and best of luck tonight as well. That does it for our time here. For our full coverage of Football Friday night, tune in at 11:15. Reporting from New Bremen, Tony Quach, your News Now Sports.